51 young women are after my crown.
Right!
And tonight,
Get ready!
someone's gonna get it.
Yes!
Live from the Mississippi Coast Coliseum and Convention Center on beautiful Mississippi Beach, the 1994 Miss Teen USA pageant. With your host, Entertainment Tonight, Bob Bowen. Your co-host from MTV, Daisy Fuentes. And special musical guest stars, EYC. And now here are the 51 contestants for the title of Miss Teen USA 1994. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Bob Goen. How you doing? Woo!
I think my toupee's on fire. Hang on. Oh, thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Ladies, you are the best. That was absolutely terrific. Thanks for getting us off on the right foot. And welcome, everybody, to the 1994 Miss Teen USA pageant. We are coming to you live from beautiful Mississippi Beach for the 5th year in a row, so you know we love it down here. Boy, is it great to be here. You know, you folks said y'all come back now, and we all did. Now, these young women have had a busy 2 weeks here, believe me, and they've already completed the preliminary round of competition. They modeled swimsuits, they modeled evening gowns, they participated in one-on-one interviews with our judges, and the scores for each of those 3 events count equally in determining the contestants' preliminary score. And those preliminary scores are very important because only the contestants with the top 12 scores will continue as semifinalists in tonight's competition. You're going to see those scores now as you meet the candidates one by one in our traditional parade of stakes. Now, as each young lady introduces herself, you'll also see a visual reminder of how she looked in the preliminary swimsuit and evening gown competitions, which took place on Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the 51 contestants for the title of Miss Teen USA 1994. And we begin with the contestants from the Northeast. Beginning with Pennsylvania.
From steel mills to rolling farms, Pennsylvania's my home. From Bell Vernon, I am Nicole Bigham.
New Hampshire.
From Derry in the White Mountain state of New Hampshire, I am Carrie Lynn Pratt.
New Jersey.
I'm representing the Great Garden state of New Jersey. From Linwood, I'm Kelly Lynn Pars.
Connecticut.
Representing the Constitution state of Connecticut, from New Haven, I'm Stacey Ann Raffo.
Rhode Island.
Representing the proud ocean state of Rhode Island, from Cranston, I'm Nicole Coletti.
The District of Columbia.
From our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., my name is Tamara Yvette McDowell.
Massachusetts.
From Fairhaven, Massachusetts, on historic Cape Cod, my name is Michelle Ann Neves.
New York.
Representing the Empire State of New York, from Franklinville, I'm Kimberly Pressler.
Vermont.
The Green Mountain state of Vermont is my home. From Virginia, I'm Crystal Lynn Marquardt.
Delaware.
Representing Delaware, the first state of liberty, from Wilmington, I'm Selena Del Grosso.
And Maine.
Representing Maine, the vacation gem of New England, from Rumford, I'm Jennifer Lynn Hunt.
And now, the candidates from the Northwest.
From the great Northwest, we're gonna be the best.
Beginning with Washington.
Hello, from Vancouver, Washington, the state that's got it all. My name is Angeli Eldridge.
Montana.
Big Sky Country's my home. From Kalispell, Montana, I'm Desiree Grubel.
Wyoming.
From Cheyenne, Wyoming, home of the Great Frontier Days Rodeo, I'm Whitney Alstrom.
Oregon.
Representing the forest state of Oregon, from Springfield, my name is Jody Patterson.
Idaho.
Scenic North Idaho's my home. From Post Falls, I'm Sarah Elizabeth Cole.
And Alaska. Midwest.
We are a candidate from all the Southwest states.
Beginning with Arizona.
Beautiful Grand Canyon state of Arizona is my home. From Phoenix, I'm Misty K. Nicole Klein.
Hawaii.
Aloha, ladies and gentlemen from Laie, Hawaii. My name is Emily Elizabeth Huff.
Texas.
From Corpus Christi, Texas, the sparkling city by the sea, I'm Jacqueline Pena.
Nevada.
From America's fastest growing community, Las Vegas, Nevada, my name is Heather Kittrell.
New Mexico.
I represent the home of Smokey the Bear. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, I am Samantha Single.
California.
I hail from the Golden State of California. From Acton, I'm Shauna Gamble.
Colorado.
From Littleton, in the beautiful Rocky Mountain home of Colorado, I'm Angie Payne.
And Utah.
From Provo, Utah, the state with the greatest snow on earth, I'm Heather Ann Henderson.
Now let's meet the contestants from the Midwest.
From the Central States, we got the north and west.
Beginning with Illinois.
I'm representing the land of Lincoln. From Charleston, Illinois, my name is Charlotte Ann Martin.
Minnesota.
From Fridley, Minnesota, the land with 10,000 spectacular lakes, I'm Paige Swenson.
Ohio.
I represent the Buckeye State. From Waterville, Ohio, my name is Rebecca Reed.
Nebraska.
The great Cornhusker state of Nebraska is my home. From Omaha, I'm Elizabeth Smith.
Michigan.
From Wixom in the Great Lakes state of Michigan, my name is Melissa Jackson.
South Dakota.
I'm proud to represent the Black Hills of South Dakota. From Midland, I'm Autumn McKinley.
North Dakota.
Inviting you to discover the spirit of North Dakota. From Castleton, I'm Ellison Niedermeyer.
Indiana.
Hoosier country is my home. From Crawfordsville, Indiana, I'm Nicolette Van Hook.
Kansas.
From Portland, Kansas, where folks still believe there's no place like home, I'm Melissa Hurdig.
Wisconsin.
Proud to represent the banner state of Wisconsin. From Brookfield, I'm Tara Llewellyn.
Iowa.
From Indianola, Iowa, in the heartland of America, my name is Erica Miller.
And Missouri.
From Parkville, in the great Show Me state of Missouri, I'm Tiffany Meyer.
Now say hello to the contestants from the South. Beginning with North Carolina.
I'm Tar Heel born and Tar Heel bred. From Dunn, North Carolina, I'm Valerie Beasley.
West Virginia.
From Jameson, West Virginia, where mountaineers are always free, I'm John L. Spiker.
Alabama.
Representing the Crimson Tide state of Alabama. From Delville, I'm Melanie K. McClin.
South Carolina.
Representing the Palmetto state. From Greenville, South Carolina, I'm Mary Elizabeth Stevenson.
Kentucky.
Duke is my old Kentucky home. From Great Lakes and fast horses, I'm Crystal Beth Hayden.
Maryland.
I represent Maryland, home of the U.S. Naval Academy. From Rockville, my name is Denise Fisher.
Arkansas.
Representing Arkansas, the natural state of opportunity. From Conway, I'm Rebecca Hall.
Oklahoma.
A Boomer Sooner from Tulsa, Oklahoma, I'm Summer Riley.
Georgia.
From Salty Coochie in the Olympic state of Georgia, I am Whitney Fuller.
Tennessee.
Volunteer state is my home. From Jackson, Tennessee, I'm Allison Alderson.
Virginia.
I represent Virginia, the birthplace of 8 presidents. From Bristol, I'm Kristen Wilson.
Florida.
Proud to represent the Sunshine State of Florida. From Dade City, I'm Christy Fatzinger.
Louisiana.
The Sportsman's Paradise State is my home. From Mandeville, Louisiana, I'm Sarah Marion Lowther.
And Mississippi.
Welcome to the great hospitality state of Mississippi. From Lexington, I'm Angie Carpenter.
Yes, I'm ready to bring on the test. I'm ready, and I'm gonna be the best. Gonna be the best.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, and when we return, we'll have our 12 semifinalists. Aren't they great? Great job, girls.
Who I think will be on top 12? I think Georgia. New Jersey, California, Connecticut's going to do it. She's striking to me, and she has got a rock-hard body. I hope I make the top 12. Louisiana, South Carolina. Everybody in this room.
Put it on your shopping list. It's the biggest ever back-to-school sale at Payless.
Does it feel good to pay less?
your feet, your wallet, you will be the envy of all your friends in women's and girls' Oxfords, flats, and sneaks just $9.99. Or wow, 2 for $18. Men's shoes start at $14.99. Women's leather comfort casuals just $12.99. They're cute, they're comfortable, and they're all at the back-to-school sale at Payless. So why aren't you?
Doesn't it feel good to pay less?
If your bacon cheeseburger isn't flame broiled, fire it. The new Bacon Mega Supreme at Burger King is a third pound of flame broiled beef with bacon, cheese, lettuce, and tomato. The new flame broiled Bacon Mega Supreme. More great taste for more great value at Burger King.
When temptation rolls in and stares you in the face, nothing saves you like the mouth-watering aroma and satisfying taste of juicy fruit. Only 10 sweet calories. One sweet, juicy choice.
You've got your ranch dressing and your Italian. Ranch, Italian. Hey, looking for a solution to that rut you're in? Then try Kraft Catalina dressing. It's spicy and sweet. A tasty creation that's anything but ordinary. So even if you're a rancher or an Italian, you'll love the change to the spicy sweet taste of Catalina.
We have a great crowd with us tonight as we come to you live from Mississippi Beach. Time now to introduce you to the lady with all the backstage stories. My co-host up there in the anchor booth. You know her from MTV, and she hosts her own talk show on CNBC as well. Please welcome Miss Daisy Fuentes. Daisy.
Bob, thank you very much.
You bet.
Good evening, everybody. You know, Bob is right. We do have all of the inside stories for you tonight. So let's get moving right now and go backstage with our special commentator for this evening. It's Miss Teen USA 1992, Jamie Solinger. Jamie, you know, you are the expert guide back there tonight. So fill us in. What's going on?
Well, Daisy, I know that they're really nervous up there. Believe me, my heart's pounding. And it's because they know that only 12 of them will make the cut. And we're about to find out who they are. And I'm going to hang out back here and talk to them as soon as they're chosen.
Excellent, Jamie. You know what? It sounds like they're ready on stage, so let's get to it, all right?
Okay, here it is.
All right. We are ready to reveal now the 12 semifinalists who are going to continue in tonight's competition. These are the ladies who had the 12 highest composite scores from the preliminary round of competition. Now, as each young woman steps forward, you will see her score on the screen. And remember, I'm going to be reading these names in random order. Good luck to all of you ladies. The first semifinalist for Miss Teen USA is Miss Louisiana, Sarah Miriam Lowther.
Louisiana. Sarah's one of the most natural girls here with her straight hair and just a little touch of makeup. And that great Louisiana drawl, you know, she has great charisma.
Miss Pennsylvania, Nicole Don Bigham.
Nicole wants a career in broadcasting, and she told me her family calls her Motor Mouth, so we're definitely going to watch out for her in the interviews.
Miss Kansas, Melissa Hergé.
Melissa has a 4.0 grade average, $25,000 in college scholarships, and won the preliminary interview competition. She's one smart babe.
I think we can find a spot up here for Miss Indiana, Nicolette Van Hook.
Nicolette's only 16, but she's really very articulate and finished second in the preliminary interview competition.
Miss Florida, Christy Batzinger.
Christy's enrolled in both high school and college. She has a 4.0 grade point average and almost enough credits to be a college junior at just 17.
Miss Tennessee, Allison Alderson.
Allison left basketball camp to come to the pageant, and those workouts definitely paid off. She won the preliminary swimsuit competition.
All right, half of the spots are filled. Only 6 spots remain for a chance to become Miss Teen USA. One of those spots goes to Miss Georgia Whitney Fuller.
Whitney's a real competitor. Her coach said she once knocked out another girl's tooth in a basketball game, but I doubt tonight will be that rough.
And another spot goes to Miss Missouri, Tiffany Meyer.
Well, Tiffany won the preliminary evening gown competition, so we definitely knew she was a front runner for the semifinals.
Miss New Jersey, Kelly Lynn Parr.
And we also knew Kelly would make it because she finished second in the preliminary evening gown competition and third in swimsuits.
We're down to 3. One of those 3 is Miss South Carolina, Mary Elizabeth Stevenson.
Mary Elizabeth's roommate is Miss Louisiana, and they've become really close friends, and I know they're really happy that both of them made it.
Miss California, Shauna Gamble.
Shauna says her favorite TV personality is Marge Simpson, but don't be misled. She's very bright and finishing third in the preliminary interviews.
Only one spot remaining, one more chance to become Miss Teen USA 1994, and that chance goes to Miss Mississippi, Angie Carpenter.
Whoa, no doubt, the home crowd loves it. And Angie's a top contender. She finished second in preliminary swimsuit competition and third in evening gowns.
Ladies and gentlemen, there they are, the 12 semifinalists for the title of Miss Teen USA 1994. Aren't they a spectacular group?
Whoa, quite a sweep here. You know, I count 6 of the 12 semifinalists are from the South.
You're right, Daisy. The South is always strong, though. And then believe me, we're definitely in for some evening. You know, I've spent the last 2 weeks with these girls. It's an awesome group of young ladies.
Yeah, Jamie, give me the real deal here. Who do you think is the one with the most funk?
Well, I don't know about spunk, but I do know who the Jabbermouths are. And, oh gosh, here comes the girls. Let's see if I can get them to talk to us right now. Congratulations, congratulations. Louisiana, you guys, you did it. How's it feel? It was awesome. We're best friends. I've heard that you guys have gotten so close because you're roommates. What do you guys do to get each other psyched up?
We have devotionals. We just go crazy. We eat all fattening
We
foods.
scream! Great. Good luck, ladies. Have fun. See ya.
All right, Jamie, now that they're gone, who's going to stand out in the interview competition, you think?
Well, you just heard Louisiana and South Carolina.
Well, and I heard that they can definitely talk.
Oh, believe me, they can talk for days. And also Indiana's Nicolette Van Hook. She's known to be the most serious girl in the group, and she's also supposed to be definitely sharp.
Cool. Oh, by the way, anytime that you guys hear us discussing the contestants this evening, you can be assured that neither they nor the judges can hear us.
That's right, our audio is fed only to the TV audience at home, so we won't be influencing any of the judging.
All right, folks, stay with us. The interviews are coming up.
Right after this word from Head & Shoulders and Head & Shoulders 2-in-1 turns dandruff problems into great-looking hair.
Debbie, these shots are fabulous. Beautiful, Debbie.
Better than the last time, Tony?
Absolutely. It's my job to make sure people look good. A few weeks ago while doing test shots with Debbie, I noticed something. Dandruff. So I told her about Head & Shoulders. You see, regular shampoos merely rinse flakes away, so they could come back. But look, Head & Shoulders helps stop flakes from even forming. See the difference? Yeah, picture perfect. Head & Shoulders turns dandruff problems into beautiful hair.
It's a real revolution. Liquid and powder in one makeup from CoverGirl. Ultimate Finish Liquid Powder Makeup. It's one makeup that gives you the flawless coverage of a liquid and the soft finish of a powder, all in one compact. For the ultimate natural look that's flawless, weightless, wondrous. Liquid and powder in one makeup. Ultimate Finish Liquid Powder Makeup. Only from CoverGirl.
Should your underwear look pretty or feel pretty?
Uh-huh.
I hardly recognize you. Something about you exciting and new. With Hanes Hurricane, really got me going. Yes, you do.
Just wait till we get our hands on you.
Just wait till we get our hands on you.
Tonight,
You took your shirt off?
Yeah!
Kirstie Alley exposed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the best smelling audience in all of television.
Meet one of Daddy's girls. This is Amy, the first in a family of 3 sisters to get married.
Do I seem a little obsessed about this wedding? Yes. Can we talk about something else? No. Because I'm getting married.
And when she's not trying on wedding gowns or picking out china, she's trying to convince her dad to like the guy she's gonna marry.
He's gonna bore the pants off you, darling.
I've got news for you, Dad. He's already done that, and he does it very well.
This fall, you'll fall in love with Amy. She's one of Daddy's Girls, coming to CBS.
All right, well, welcome back to our live show. It's my pleasure now to introduce the distinguished panel of judges who have, boy, what a difficult job they have of choosing the new Miss Teen USA. Now, audience, if you would, please hold your applause until I've introduced all of our judges. First off, he is a veteran of Broadway, TV, and movies. He's appeared in Thelma and Louise and has 2 films, Dangerous and 7 Sundays, opening this fall, Marco St. John. She appears daily on ESPN's Fitness Pros, has co-starred in a dozen fitness videos, and is a spokesperson for the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, Donna Richardson. One of fashion's top male models, he's worked worldwide for designers such as Versace, Guess, Armani, and Calvin Klein. He's Dean Kelly. For the last 13 years, she has starred as Esther Valentine on CBS's Emmy-winning The Young and the Restless actress Kate Linder. As partner in Amsel, Eisenstadt & Fraser, a Hollywood talent agency, he has represented stars of such TV hits as Martin and The John Larroquette Show. He's John Fraser. She has written for Vanity Fair and is now the founder and editor-in-chief of Time Warner's hot new teen magazine, Mouth to Mouth, Angela Janklow Harrington. He has played on the American Olympic soccer team and is one of the stars of USA's World Cup '94 team, midfielder Kobe Jones. She has a degree with honors in cosmetic and fragrance merchandising and is now an actress and model, our own Miss Teen USA 1989, Brandy Sherwood. And finally, one of daytime TV's brightest young stars. He co-starred in the film Karate Kid 3 and plays A.J. Quartermain on General Hospital, Sean Kanan. Ladies and gentlemen, there they are, our judges.
What is the most important thing the judges are looking for in the Teen USA? Typical teenage. Yes. Someone that is outgoing.
They want somebody that everybody can kind of identify with.
Yeah, be very natural, very natural.
Someone who's true to themselves.
There's no such thing as a perfect teenager.
Exactly.
Definitely right about that. The judges use a scoring system similar to the Olympics. As each contestant competes, each judge enters a score ranging from a 1.0 to a high of 9.99 into the computer terminal. You'll see the judges' names and scores on your screen. Then the highest and lowest scores are eliminated, and the rest are averaged just like this. Finally, each contestant's average scores in tonight's interview, swimsuit, and evening gown competitions will be added, and then the top 6 composite scores will determine the 6 finalists. Oh, it looks like they're back ready to start the competition, so let's get back to Bob.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jamie. Well, you know, Miss Teen USA is not only a role model for teenagers, but as she travels for the next year of her reign, she's going to be meeting and talking with a wide variety of people. And for that reason, her communication skills are very, very important. So, our interviews here tonight are spontaneous, they're unrehearsed, and the judges are going to be considering the contestant's poise, her intelligence, her personality, and of course the content of her answers. Let's begin with Miss Louisiana, Sarah Miriam Lowther. She's a senior at Mandeville High School, where she has a perfect straight A average. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, Bob.
Is that hard to do?
Very hard, but I work very hard also.
I'm sure you do. Now, what do you want to do with career-wise?
I want to be a sports broadcaster.
Really?
Yes, I sure do.
Really? What do you, any sport in particular or what?
All sports. Robin Roberts is my idol, and I've looked up to her ever a long time, and I just love to talk, and I love sports, so I think combining the career makes me a sports broadcaster.
Am I wrong, or is she from this area?
She is from Covington, Louisiana, where I live.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, you can applaud Robin. She's not here, but maybe she's watching. Yeah, okay. You're a sports fan. You want to be a sportscaster. What's the deal on this baseball strike?
I think that it's ridiculous because now there's no more Major League Baseball, and I think that maybe we should have come to a compromise. That's what I think.
Do you know how they can do it?
Well, I don't have any real ideas right now, but I think that we should work something out.
Yeah, it's a tough
We
issue.
need baseball.
Absolutely, we do. Now, I know you have a good luck charm here tonight, don't you?
I most certainly do.
What's that?
She's my great-grandmother, Riri. She's 100 years old, and she means the world to me.
Can we get a shot of her? Where's Riri? Oh, man, 100 years old. There she is. Look at her. What's that T-shirt say?
It says, I believe it says, 100-year-old great-grandmother of Sarah Lowther, Louisiana.
Well, she's rooting for you. Okay, Sarah, thank you very much. If you'd step right up there, Miss Louisiana. Next up, we have Miss Pennsylvania, Nicole Dawn Bigham of Belle Vernon, Pennsylvania. 17 years old. Her many volunteer projects include the Salvation Army and the Adopt a Child program. Now, you're going to be starting college in a couple of weeks here, too. What's your major going to be?
My major is radio and television communications with a minor in dance and drama, and I'm attending California University of Pennsylvania.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to be in front of the camera? You want to be a producer or what?
Well, actually, I would like to take over your job, Bob.
Not a chance. No, I mean, you might be able to do it, but just give me a couple hours, okay?
Okay.
Let me finish this gig first. Now, if you should become a broadcaster, I know that this would not be the first job that you've had, right?
Right.
I'm told, I know, you don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm told that you used to help out your mom in a job.
Yes, sir, I did. My mother has been a flight attendant for U.S. Air for 25 years.
Yeah.
When my aunt and my uncle lived in San Diego, California, I used to fly with her, and she used to let me work the job. So I was about yo-high, passing out the hot towels to the passengers on the plane.
You think we don't know this? Take a look at this picture. We have a shot of her on the plane. Look at that. Hot towels, anybody? That's Nicole. That's the start of a great career.
Yes, it is.
Okay, thanks a lot. Miss Pennsylvania, Nicole Dawn Bigham. Just go right up there, let the judges take a look at you, lock in their scores. Next up, we have Miss Kansas, 18-year-old Melissa Herdick. She was valedictorian of her senior class and will be attending Kansas State University in the fall on an engineering scholarship. Man, valedictorian, engineering scholarship. I think the question that I most want to know is, do guys get intimidated by those kinds of brains?
Well, my luck hasn't been the best with dating, I guess you could say. But I live in a small community. I'm gone quite a bit, so that probably has to do a lot with it. But maybe there's hope for me.
You mean the guys that you do go out with, they don't mind, or what?
Oh, I really don't go out with guys at all. I mean, I have a group of friends, and I hang out with them, but I don't date.
Now, you mentioned you're from a small community. What city is that?
Cortland, Kansas. 400 people, yes.
How many?
400.
400? How many people in your high school?
There's about 80 in the top 3 grades.
80 people. Now, you're going to be going on to Kansas State. That's going to be kind of intimidating, isn't it?
Not really. I have older brothers and sisters that have been there before, so I know quite a bit about the university already.
You don't think that's going to be an adjustment?
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, okay, what should you're going to probably be staying in a dorm, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what should your roommate know about you before she moves in?
That I'm not a morning person. I love to sleep and I love to eat. So those are 2 things that she better watch out for.
Okay, well, you stay up late tonight. Good luck to you, Miss Kansas. Step right on over there if you would, please. Melissa Herdick. Okay, now we have Miss Indiana, Nicolette Van Hook. She's from Crawfordsville, Indiana. She enjoys singing and poetry, and her future ambition is to help physically and mentally challenged people. What do you want to do for these people?
Well, I want to become have an occupational degree, a bachelor's degree in occupational therapy, and have a law degree so that I can help those with special needs cross their physical and legal barriers.
How did this passion start?
Well, I was blessed to have a wonderful sister, Maggie, who has cerebral palsy.
Oh, really?
Yes, but she gives so much love to our family, and we're so glad.
I bet she's taught you a lot, hasn't she?
Oh, my gosh,
Yeah.
yes. I'd never take anything for granted.
Yeah. Now, your last name is Van Hook. What's the derivation there?
It's Dutch.
It's Dutch?
Yeah.
Now, is your family from there or what?
Well, I was born in Holland. My father worked in Belgium. We lived in Germany, and they gave me a French name.
How confusing. My goodness. So, now, if you were born there, what's your citizenship?
I have dual citizenship until I'm 18.
So when you're 18, you have to make a decision?
I have to decide, but I'm going to stay here, definitely.
Are you?
Yeah.
What leaned you in that direction?
I'm going to be a Hoosier.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay, Miss Indiana, the Hoosier, step right over there if you would, please. Nicolette Van Hook. Now we meet Miss Florida, Christy Fatzinger. She's 17 years old from Dade City, Florida, where she attends Pasco High School and Pasco Hernando Community College, high school and college. What's going on?
Yes, sir. Well, I'm dual enrolled. It's a program for honor students where I was allowed to go to college while also enrolled in high school. And therefore, when I graduate, I'll be technically almost a junior in college.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, I did that too. I went to high school and college at the same time. Let me give you a hint. Take the classes that go on Tuesday and Thursday, because then on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you don't have to go to either school. It's great. Yeah, that's the key. Now, what do you want to hope to do eventually?
Well, I want to go on to become a physical therapist. I once wanted to go into sports physical therapy because I've been involved in athletics all my life, but I had the great opportunity to become the spokesperson for All Children's Hospital in St. Petersburg, Florida. So after visiting the hospital, it provoked my interest in children.
I see. Okay, what are you going to tell your friends back in Florida about the Mississippi coast?
That it is great, that everybody is so kind here. The Southern hospitality is outstanding.
All right, thank you very much, Miss Florida. Step up there. Let the judges lock in their scores. Christy Fatzinger. And the last woman in our first group is Miss Tennessee, Allison Alderson. 17 years old, she's vice president of her National Honor Society and the center for your high school basketball team. Now, above and beyond all of that stuff, your school has kind of a unique graduation requirement, right?
Yes, as a matter of fact, they do. They require each student to donate at least 50 hours of community service in order to graduate. And so I started with my community service and have done a lot more, and have now completed over 800 hours.
800 hours, that's great. Good for you. Now, do you think that's a good thing, mandatory community service?
I think it's a wonderful idea, and I hope that it will spread across the country.
Now, what kind of services did you perform?
Well, I worked with RIF, Reading is Fundamental, and I worked with the March of Dimes, and I've helped a little deaf girl, and I've done a lot of one-on-one things.
That's got to be really, really satisfying, I would think.
It's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I bet it is. Now, I also know that above and beyond the basketball and the valedictorian and all that stuff, you also have been singing since you were
5
nothing.
years old.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
You know where I'm going with this, don't you?
I think so.
Yeah. Can you sing something for us real quick?
How about Tennessee Waltz?
Oh, it's my favorite.
Oh, yes. I remember the night and the Tennessee Waltz.
All right. Yeah. You couldn't see it, but our stage manager was crying. He was actually tearing up. Amazing. Miss Tennessee, thank you very much. Step on over there as the judges vote for Allison Alderson. Okay, ladies, thanks a lot. That completes our first 6 interviews, and we will continue with more right after this.
Okay, you guys, tell me what you think the biggest misconception people have about pageants. That there's not any intelligent girls here.
We all are anorexic, but look at us. We are having a plate full of spaghetti and brownies, and there's an ice cream thing over there. There is so much hard work that goes into it that nobody thinks about.
Like, being in pageants is a part of my life. It's not my life.
You gotta hold on. Presenting Gillette Sensor for Women, the finest women's razor ever.
You gotta hold on me.
It's the only razor with this easy-to-hold handle and spring-mounted twin blades in a pivoting head, so it holds on to every curve for fewer nicks and cuts. So smooth, so safe.
You gotta hold on me.
Gillette Sensor for Women.
You gotta
The razor worth holding on to.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Would your customers be interested in salon quality products at a fraction of the price?
I don't think so.
Introducing Salon Style. Not available at salons anywhere.
The 1994 Miss Teen USA pageant will continue.
Stay tuned.
When these 3 civil rights workers were murdered in Mississippi, some shocking facts never came to light.
This is a part of Mississippi's dark, dark past.
Did a shadowy state commission give information to the Klan before the murders? See an Eye on America investigation tomorrow on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather and Connie Chung.
Are you ready to hope? Ready to dream? Ready to believe? Then you're ready to be touched by an angel. Coming this fall.
This is CBS.
Balloons of all shapes and sizes create a spectacle of color and beauty as they grace the spacious skies in the shadow of Pikes Peak at the Cablevision Balloon Classic, September 3rd through the 5th in Memorial Park. A dinosaur, Hager the Horrible, champagne and more all float through the air with the greatest of ease. Special events all morning long. Come early to the Cablevision Balloon Classic, sponsored Sponsored by Walmart, Shoemakers, Albertsons, KView, and KKTV 11.
It's summertime in Arkansas, and people in small towns everywhere are coming together for the home-cooked taste of Sonic's Brown Bag Special. 2 famous Sonic burgers made to order, 2 orders of fries, and 2 medium drinks, specially priced now at just $4.99. The Brown Bag Special. The people here think it's the perfect lunch or dinner for 2. Of course, there's a customer now and then who can eat the whole thing.
You've always dreamed of a convertible, freedom, fun. Right now, the sky's the limit at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer. Chrysler LeBaron Convertible. Enjoy the open air on the open road for $2,400 less than last year. It's blue skies for just $257 a month with an affordable lease, or around $17,500. Air, automatic power windows, dual airbags. An extra shipment has just arrived. $257 a month, or around $17,500. The sky's the limit in Chrysler LeBaron Convertible at your local Chrysler Plymouth dealer.
We are back live from Mississippi Beach, and right now we're going to take a look at the scores for the first 6 interviews, and here they are. I knew it. Tennessee's leading, followed by Kansas. Now, I thought Louisiana would be better. She's one of my favorites, but that's not bad. Now, Tennessee with the singing. You knew she had to get
that voice.
I'm surprised she was able to get it. I mean, you'd think you were so nervous to be put on the spot like that.
No doubt. I think that I would stumble. I'd be lost for a song, you know. No songs going to my head.
What about the remaining 6? Who stands out for you?
Well, you know, all the girls look wonderful, but I think California, Shauna Gamble, she is definitely another brain. She's valedictorian of her class, and she also wants to be a lawyer. And, you know, that means that she can definitely talk.
Well, my money, I'm going to say, is on Georgia.
Well, you know, Georgia, she is a real character. Whitney has been walking around for the last 2 weeks swearing up and down that she has a ghost living in her house.
But you know what? I heard she said it was a friendly ghost, so that's kind of okay.
It's Casper.
All right, as long as it's Casper. You know what? I think they're about ready there, so let's kick it back to Bob.
All right, let's continue now with the interview competition. Our next contestant is Miss Georgia, Whitney Fuller. She's 16 years old, a member of her school's Beta and Key clubs, and the recipient of the basketball team Spirit Award. Now, am I correct in understanding that the whole basketball team is here rooting you on?
Yes, sir, they are.
Are they? Where are they?
They're way up at the top. You see them with the sign?
Wow.
I love you guys.
Good seats.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're wearing T-shirts. What do those T-shirts say?
They say, I play basketball with Miss Georgia.
With Miss Georgia. Okay, great. All right, we know you're there. You can sit down now. Now, you're all from a small town, right? What? I don't want to mispronounce this, so you tell me.
Okay. Sati Nakuchi.
Sati Nakuchi. Now, there's got to be a story behind that name.
Yes, sir. Sati and Nakuchi were Indian lovers from 2 different tribes, and their tribes wouldn't let them marry, so they jumped off of a local mountain up there in the valley that they landed in. It's called Sati Nakuchi.
It's kind of a Romeo and Juliet thing.
Right.
Now, okay, if you were dating somebody that your parents didn't approve of, what would you do?
I probably wouldn't date them because the people that my parents like seem to be the people that I like.
Oh, okay. Dad's out there going, yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. Okay, Miss Georgia, thank you very much. Whitney Fuller. Next, we have Miss Missouri, 18-year-old Tiffany Meyer. She's from Parkville, Missouri. In high school, she was president of the Future Educators of America and an all-conference swimmer. Have you been swimming for a while?
Oh, yes. I've been swimming since I was 4 years old.
Really?
Yes.
You like it?
Oh, I love it. Well, at first I didn't like it at all, and my mom wanted me to learn how to swim, so I would, of course, be able to swim when I was older. Well, she had to throw me in the water, and my coach had to step on my fingers to make me swim. And I hated it. I hated it. But now I love it, and she can't get me out of the water. I swim before school and after school, so.
Your fingers okay now?
Oh, yes, they are.
Great. All right. Now, you know, we talked to Miss Tennessee earlier about her community service, and you people should know this. This woman has given about 2,000 hours of community service.
In the past 3 years.
Well, that would be like 15 hours a week for 3 years, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Help me with the math. Is that okay?
Yes. I think.
I know I promised you there wouldn't be math on this, but
Yes,
that's
sir.
the best I can do. What do you do?
Well, first of all, I work at a swim program for the physically challenged, and last year I helped a blind man learn how to swim.
Really?
And his name was Art Carlson, and I taught him to swim from one end of the pool to the other. And when he went too far to the right, I said, Art, go to the left a little. So.
That's great. Okay, Miss Missouri, thanks very much. That's Tiffany Meyer. Now we have Miss New Jersey, 18-year-old Kelly Lynn Pars. She's from Linwood, New Jersey, and has danced professionally with the New Jersey Coastal Ballet Company. You're going to be a freshman at Georgia Tech this fall. Are you still performing ballet?
No, I'm not, unfortunately. I wish I was, but I had to quit before my junior year in high school because, to tell you the truth, I didn't have a social life, and I didn't want to become a ballerina, so I just quit.
But did you love it when you were doing it?
I absolutely loved it.
Do you miss it now?
I do miss it because I've been performing for everybody ever since I was a little kid. I've been singing and dancing and acting, and I do miss it, though.
That kind of runs in your family, doesn't it? Isn't your sister a former Miss Teen New Jersey?
Yes, she was. I was here 3 years ago watching my sister on the same stage.
That's great. How'd she do?
Well, she did great in my mind, but she didn't make top 12.
Right. Now, did she encourage you to get into the pageants?
Well, she did, but she didn't push me. It was really on my own, a decision that I made on my own.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any younger Pars at home that you're going to encourage?
Yes, I do. Becky, she's right up there, and maybe she'll be here, too.
Are you going to encourage her to do it?
Sure. It's
Okay.
great.
All right, great. Miss New Jersey, Kelly Lynn Pars. Step over there. Let the judges lock in their votes. Now we bring out Miss South Carolina, 18-year-old Mary Elizabeth Stevenson. She's from Greenville, South Carolina. She'll be attending Bowder Fashion College in the spring and was voted Miss Congeniality by the other delegates. Congratulations to you on that.
Thank you.
Now, what's your secret for getting along with everybody?
Well, I just keep a smile on my face, and hopefully I can spread the smile.
Is that right? That's the only thing it takes?
I think.
Really? Now, well, you've got... you're in kind of a situation where you use this to make money, right? I mean, don't you teach kids to, like, manners and stuff like that?
I sure do.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Okay, I started a modeling and manners class this spring with some little girls that are in my school. And I needed some extra money to come here, and so I decided to host a little modeling and manners class. And so I did it at ages 6 through 12, and I had a blast.
What do they need to learn?
Well, I teach them your normal Southern pleases and thank yous and yes ma'ams and no ma'ams.
Right.
And to keep their legs crossed when they sit down and all that good stuff.
So this is only girls you're teaching. You ever teach boys?
You know, I thought about it, and my brother said, don't you dare get a hold of those boys.
He doesn't want to cross his legs when he sits down,
No, he
apparently.
said, I'll take care of the boys.
Gotcha. Okay, great. Miss South Carolina, step right over there if you would. Mary Elizabeth Stevenson. Now from California, we bring on 17-year-old Shauna Gamble. She was valedictorian of her high school class. Will begin attending UCLA in the spring, where she plans to major in political science. And what career do you want to pursue after that?
I would like to work for a city and specialize in environmental law.
Really? Okay. Now, you're going to work for a city. I would think it's like government versus industry versus environmental groups. Is that basically it?
That's about it. It all depends on what city you work on and what you'll be focusing on. Say if I work for the city of San Francisco, I might focus on bay cleanup and stop, and even anywhere, just stop from industries taking over and abusing our environments.
Right, right. Now, you're from a small town?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
It's called Acton. It's about an hour from LA. That's how I have to tell everybody how to get there because nobody's very familiar with this town.
I live in LA and I've never heard of Acton. I know I've never been there.
It's a little town. It's about 7,000 people.
Really? Are they all kind of rooting you on?
As a matter of fact, they're all at our local Mexican restaurant sitting watching me on satellite rooting for me.
Oh, is that
everybody
right?
in the town, yeah.
Hey, nachos for everybody, okay? Well, that's great. So they've all gotten behind you. Did they also help to get your parents out here?
Oh, as a matter of fact, they did. They threw a big party in the town after I won my state title, and we had a little parade, and I did the waving, and I made my entrance, and it was just so surprising because everybody came in the whole town and sang and danced and had little auctions and little buckets that said, send the Gambles to Biloxi,
Right.
and they raised money for my family to come
That
here.
doesn't sound like a good thing all of a sudden. Send the Gambles to Biloxi.
Oh,
No, I'm
it was
kidding.
very positive.
Okay, great. That's Miss California. Thanks a lot. Shauna Gamble. Finally, we have Miss Mississippi. She's 17-year-old Angie Carpenter. Very popular here. Last year led her Lady Trojans basketball team to the Mississippi State Championship. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That must have taken a lot of hard work, huh?
It did.
Are
My
you-
basketball team's here too.
Another one.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I'm changing schools, and so my new friends and my old friends are here too.
Oh, you bring them all together all at once. Now, are you still practicing a lot of basketball?
Yes, I practice almost 8 hours a day, working out. You know, since I'm changing schools, and I also want to get a scholarship playing basketball. So to do that, I have to work very hard.
Where do you want to play? Where do you want to get a
Play
scholarship?
at Delta State.
Delta State, they have a good basketball program?
Oh, awesome. They won the national championship 5 years in a row.
All right, well, good luck to you. Now, who's coaching you? Who helps?
Oh, it's my dad.
Your dad?
Right.
Coach?
Uh-huh.
Really? Well, then your whole family gets involved in this, right? I heard about your grandmother.
Oh, let me tell you about this. We were in the finals of the state championship game, and the referees gypped us off just a little bit. And so my grandmother, I call her Mimo, she
Right.
got after the referee with a purse. So now she's called Mimo with the purse.
She went after the ref with the purse. Hit him over the head.
Almost.
Great, okay. Miss Mississippi, thanks a lot. That's Angie Carpenter. Judges, lock in your scores on Angie. All right, thanks, ladies. That completes our interview competition for Miss Teen USA 1994.
Not bad at all.
No, there's some great interviews in there.
Yeah, I particularly love Georgia.
Georgia was great. She was so cute, but definitely, I think Miss California, she had a really tough question to start off with, and then it just seemed like she just eased into everything else and came out really
Well,
cute.
they're all so calm and collected. I'm kind of impressed, you know. I think
Definitely.
I'm more nervous than they are up here. All right, well, either way, we're going to have all of the interview scores when we come back, and also a very hot musical number with the contestants and EYC. Don't miss it.
These people are guilty of washing their faces with ordinary bar soap, condemned to a life of rough, flaky skin. But there is a solution.
Take the Noxzema Challenge.
Noxzema can free you from the shackles of dry skin in just 7 days. It conditions as it deep cleans. Evidence? Your skin can be softer, smoother, healthy looking, guaranteed, or your money back. So get out from behind bars, and you can have healthier looking skin in just a week with Noxzema. Your face belongs to Noxzema.
Now this garage better be clean. While you're at it, wash the car.
Sure.
The juices!
Starburst with real fruit juice. Extra lean, juicy ham. Oven roasted turkey breast, topped with...
Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon?
But of course.
Subway's new turkey and ham Dijon for a limited time at Subway.
Some credit card companies act like you just touch their cards and suddenly you're transported to a magical fantasy land where everyone speaks French and has 1% body fat. I mean, come on. You use MasterCard at the gas station. Some wonderland, huh? Actually, it is a wonderland. I mean, where else can you fill the tank, get directions, and microwave a burrito all at the same time? And it's smart to use MasterCard because you can keep track of all your spending with one useful monthly statement, which really is ideal. So I guess the gas station is Nirvana, only a lot easier to get to. MasterCard, it's more than a credit card, it's smart money.
Introducing panties that stay put. That don't go where they shouldn't. That stay in place. Comfortably. Now, if you could just figure out what to wear over them. Fruit of the Loom. Clothes that make you feel good.
We're back with the complete list of interview scores, and they should be coming up right about now. Georgia, excellent. She's up on top, followed by Miss Tennessee. We knew that would happen. Top 3, Tennessee, Georgia, California.
And you had said that you loved Georgia.
I really like Georgia. I mean, I think she's so cute.
She is
very
so
put together,
cute.
and I don't know, that might have a lot to do with the fact that she's got an army of people, or should I say a navy. They're all backing her up. I know, not bad. All right, now while they're getting ready back on stage for dance number, we're going to take a look at some of the other competitions that have been going on behind the scenes in the past 2 weeks.
There was a whole lot of clicking going on for the Minolta photo contest, and the winner was Denise Fisher, Miss Maryland, with her shot of Miss Idaho partying away on the bus. And Minolta presented her with an automatic camera.
And And Minolta also awarded $1,000 to the contestant named Miss Photogenic. The winner is Anjali Eldridge, Miss Washington.
Definitely see why.
Yep. All right, right now it's time to get the energy up, like it needs to get up any further with some music. That's how we're going to do that. And for that, of course, we're going to go back to Bob.
Well, have you ever noticed that when teenagers get together, dancing invariably breaks out? Well, this group here is no exception. So let's get it moving, shall we? As our contestants join one of the hottest new groups on the music scene, singing their hit song, Feelin' All Right, here is EYC.
Express yourself clearly. If you feel real good, say hey, hey. If you're feeling all right, say right, right. If you wanna have fun, get down. Everybody sing your song. If you feel real good, say hey, hey. If you're feeling all right, say right, right. If you wanna go, get down. Baby, baby, that's right. We like to say sometimes you gotta get loose. Wild and crazy. When you reach that certain high and you wanna let go, express yourself. It is the EYC. Now the boys are there waiting, coming, wanna see you jumping. Come on, I guess the eyes are there waiting, coming, wanna see you jumping.
Okay, if I can peel these guys away, come on down here. EYC, weren't they terrific? Man, great job, guys.
The girls
Yeah,
were great.
the girls were terrific. I gotta know now, what does EYC stand for?
It stands for Express Yourself Clearly.
You've answered that question before, haven't you? I can tell. Well, very nice job. It was terrific. I was tapping my foot the whole time, and great footwork by you ladies, too. Thanks a lot.
Wow. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's all pleasure.
Good job, ladies. Y'all looked wonderful. Definitely had this place rocking, I gotta say. Good job, guys. You know, hey, you could be dancing just like this group next year, right, Daisy?
If you're between the ages of 15 and 26, watch for the special 800 number at the end of the show just to get some info on entering the Miss Teen USA or the Miss USA pageants. Jamie?
Yeah?
The swimsuit competition is coming up right now. Who do you think the top prospects are?
Well, Daisy, I really like Tennessee in this event. Allison has been working out 12 hours a week. She's at 5'10", so you know she's bound to stand out.
Well, she also won the swimsuit preliminaries, so she should do really well here. Anyway, that's happening when we come back.
Which competition scares you all the most?
Swimsuit.
I'm a pastor's daughter. I've never been in a bikini.
I'm so used to just lounging out, you know, laying down, letting my stomach go everywhere.
That scarf. I'm keeping that mama right around my thighs.
I don't think the swimsuit competition should be eliminated because it shows how much you take care of your body and physical fitness.
Swimsuits next on CBS.
To burn up all these calories, you'd have to do 1,447 sit-ups. To burn up these calories, you can just sit up. Juicy fruit. Only 10 sweet calories, one sweet, juicy choice.
Bye. fun with our Zit ointment.
It's from Johnson & Johnson.
You wake up and you've got mud dry face.
The cake frosting look.
Invisible medicine for pimples.
You can't wear it out because you're self-conscious, you're paranoid, you feel dumb.
And then everybody knows that you have really bad skin.
Clean and clear invisible blemish treatment.
I'm breaking out. Oh no.
Bad joke.
A pharmaceutical formula fights pimples with maximum strength for invisible control day and night.
Out of my life, Zit.
Clean and clear and under control.
Maybe she's born with it.
The 1994 Miss Teen USA pageant will continue.
We'll be right back.
Her kindness has touched America's heart.
I probably seem very young and innocent to you.
Very. Her determination has inspired us.
I have done some good here, and I have made this place my home.
And thanks to your cards and letters,
Are you certain you're strong enough for this test?
she's coming home to CBS.
All I can do is try.
Christy returns Wednesday.
What happens when lightning strikes? Ask Gretel. She lived to tell about it.
My first thought was that I'd been shot in the back.
It happened to her. Could it happen to you? And he saw the world in black and white. Then an assassin's bullet changed his life forever. But did it also change George Wallace's mind? Don't miss our revealing exclusive interview. An all-new Eye to Eye with Connie Chung, Thursday.
Dr. Philip Waters, taking on the impossible cases.
So you cannot just say yes to a Siamese separation.
Anybody can do it, it's us. And fighting the fights others abandon. I held those babies in my arms.
You listen to me. We're doctors.
Hector Elizondo. We're doing it. Meeting's over. Chicago Hope, this fall on CBS.
This is CBS.
The little red sports car has finally grown up. The 850 sports wagon from Volvo.
It's morning at Boston Chicken. Fresh vegetables are arriving, and we're making our mashed potatoes from scratch. Throughout the day, we're roasting chicken that's been marinated overnight, sliding cornbread into the oven, and putting the finishing touches on our homemade chicken pot pies. So it's always fresh, and it's always ready at Boston Chicken. Boston Chicken, the freshest thing going. Take out a freshly prepared individual meal starting at just $3.99.
More people watch 11 News than any other news in southern Colorado. Period.
The interest rate is going up again. We'll tell you what that means to you tonight at 10.
You know, Mississippi Beach, it's beautiful, and it's just across the way here from our theater, and it has been looking even more beautiful lately with our contestants out there enjoying the sun and the sand, believe me. Now, tonight, in the Jansen swimsuit competition, the ladies will also be wearing Federico Leone shoes, and as they compete, we've asked them to tell us a bit more about themselves. So now, let's begin the fun in our undersea fantasy with Miss Louisiana.
I've been a tomboy all my life. I don't like hairspray and I do not like makeup, and I just love being around guys. I have more guy friends than I do have girlfriends.
Miss Pennsylvania.
Some people are scared to be in front of people, and I enjoy it. I enjoy people watching me, and I'm doing something that I enjoy and that I feel best at. That's my talent. I like to be in front of people.
Miss Kansas.
I am definitely a self-starter. I like to achieve things, so I like set my goals small and try to build off that. And I don't know, you could say the sky's my limit, I guess, because I always go to the very, very end, and I just want to do everything and just do my best.
Miss Indiana.
I love to write. It's my passion to write. Every night before I go to sleep, it's like the way I cleanse myself and get my emotions all out of my system. And I have like 8 journals, and they're all filled with poetry and things and feelings and things that have happened during the day and the way I feel about them.
Miss Florida.
A lot of girls don't like to go fishing, but I love to go fishing with my grandpa. And I am not afraid to bait a hook. I will put on a worm, I will put on a minnow, I'll put on anything you give me that will catch a fish.
Miss Tennessee.
I think it's a lot easier to stay in shape and stay on a healthy diet, and you get the whole family involved. I've been taking my mom and my sister to aerobics class with me, and I make my dad walk at night with me.
Miss Georgia.
To stay in shape, a whole bunch of my Key Club friends and I line dance, and we do the boot scoot and boogie and the tush push and everything. It's a good exercise, but it's really fun.
Miss Missouri.
I like to play in the dirt. I like to get dirty. And that's just how I am. I'd rather just go with my hair in a ponytail and gym shorts and t-shirt on and just hang out with my friends.
Miss New Jersey.
I think really I'm a combination of the two, of both my parents. I have my mother's creativity and sometimes if I'm lucky, her level-headedness. And from my dad, that's where I get my craziness.
Miss South Carolina.
When guys break up with me, I say, let me tell you something, boy. When I'm an interior designer and I come in and interior decorate your office, you're going to say, man, I wish I married that girl.
Miss California.
I organized a club in my community, the Leo's Club of Acton, and we raised money to hold local teen dances for the kids, to get the kids out of the streets and away from the drugs and peer pressures, and it's made me more community-minded and more aware of how I can make a difference.
And Miss Mississippi.
When it comes to basketball, I'm mean as heck. My friends all tell me, Angie, you're so mean and hateful on the basketball court. And I tell them, I'm only out there for one reason, and that reason is to win.
Thank you, ladies. That completes our swimsuit competition for Miss Teen USA 1994.
Some of the healthiest women I have ever seen. Anyway, we're going to have all of the swimsuit competition scores in just a moment. But first, we're going to go down to the control room to Jamie. What's up, girl?
Well, Daisy, we have some great video to show our audience at home. So, the crew is setting the stage for evening gown competition. Let's see what the girls have been doing for these fun past 2 weeks in Mississippi. Come and join the party.
Phew, it's a busy day today at the Gulfport Airport as all the delegates arrive for this year's Miss Teen USA pageant. Don't they look great?
From the Miss Teen USA contestants, good morning, South Mississippi.
Okay, girl, let's go to Mississippi Beach and have some fun. Woo!
We could play a game of volleyball or work off some of that delicious southern cooking on the pedal boats and be a speed demon on the jet ski. Unlike these girls just soaked down the competition.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
We're burying our competition.
Uh-oh,
Loser. It looks like you're here to stay. You better watch out for that pirate. Uh-oh. Help me, Mr. Pirate!
Help me out, Polly.
Hi, Miss Alabama. Hi, how are you? I want to introduce you to someone very special, the captain of this ship, Captain Roy.
Thank you. My pleasure to meet you. Welcome aboard Mitcher. The mess deck's right here. This is where the crew has their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is the USS Mitcher, one of the most advanced warships in the world. Built here at Ingalls Shipyard in Pascagoula, Mississippi.
On behalf of the U.S. Naval Home, I bid you a welcome, and I hope your stay is a very long and pleasant one. Believe me, this is unrehearsed.
So I understand you flew a very important person.
Yes, ma'am. I called Bobby Kennedy when he was Attorney General right before he was assassinated.
Here we are in Bay St. Louis at the most incredible seafood cookout. We're here at the old Union Station at Gulfport. I hear some music. Let's go check it out.
I'm from Indiana, and all this country dancing is new to me. I'm used to ballet.
Hi, we're here at the Biloxi Maritime Seafood Museum. Right now I'm checking out some of the old cookware that they used to use to cook their dinners with. I found a piece of bread here. I wonder if this is really 300 years old. That's what it says right here. I think the girls are getting something a little bit fresher tonight. What is this? Well, actually it says it's an original lens from historic ship Island Light from 1831. Now, being in Biloxi, Mississippi is not all fun and games for the girls. A lot of hard work goes into putting the show together. We're here with Ted, our wonderful choreographer, and the rest of the girls rehearsing for the production number and their shoes from Payless Shoe Stores. They're great. Woo! The day begins early for the delegates. Here we are in Mississippi Beach with our photographers shooting the Jansen swimwear poster. The girls look great. You having a good time? Yeah! Great.
Jamie, you know what I hate?
What?
When there's a party going on and I'm not there.
No doubt, definitely.
You know, I think we now have the complete list of swimsuit scores, so let's check them out. Here they are. California up top, followed by South Carolina, Tennessee. The scores are pretty close, wouldn't you say? Does any of that surprise you?
Not at all. California, living in California, you have to have a great body.
True.
Going to the beach all the time.
That's right.
And definitely Jansen, the little word, the winner, Miss California, a $1,000 prize.
Okay, I think the big time glamour event is coming up. No, I know the big time glamour event is coming up, the evening gown competition. So stay tuned.
Miss Teen USA, sponsored by Totally New, Totally Clear, Soft and Dry Gel Antiperspirant, the most important thing you put on.
What's the most important thing you put on? Is it red?
No.
Is it green? I'll bet it's green.
It's clear. Introducing Soft and Dry Clear Gel Antiperspirant. Odor and wetness protection with no white, no messy, no chalky residue.
Clear enough?
Hey, wait a minute. So the most important thing you put on
Leaves no messy white stuff behind. New Soft and Dry Clear Gel.
Who cares about summer vacation? Let's talk about something really exciting. The Payless Back to School Kids Sale.
Doesn't it feel good to Payless?
Okay, write this down. There's going to be a quiz because no one's got more kid shoes than Payless for just $9.99. You can even get 2 for $18. There's sneakers, loafers, even boots that make you want to take a hike. Just $9.99, 2 for $18. Got it? Good. Then get to the Payless Back to School Kids Sale. How could you fail?
Doesn't it feel good to Payless?
Now uncover visibly younger looking skin. Now help reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Guaranteed or your money back. With Oil of Olay Hydroxy Renewal Cream. Exfoliating older surface skin. Hydrating with Olay Moisture. Improving the look of skin significantly so fine lines and wrinkles appear reduced. Oil of Olay Hydroxy Renewal Cream. Guaranteed visible results or your money back.
Hey, you got a package.
What is it?
I don't know. Open it up.
Whoa, somebody must think you're really special. That's Post Premium Raisin Bran.
This is the one I eat at home.
Premium? That means they don't just put in raisins, but like hundreds of plump, juicy raisins.
Yeah, millions.
Look at these flakes.
They're huge.
Who thinks you're that special to send you Post Premium Raisin Bran?
It's from my mom.
Mommy?
Post Premium Raisin Bran.
Makes everybody feel like somebody's special.
As passions ignite,
If it will shut you up, I'll go out with you.
so do the deceptions.
Is it feasible to burn this place to the ground? How about next Thursday?
A bright, sexy series, the Chicago Sun-Times.
He asked me to set the date.
For?
For our wedding.
Thursday, check in to Hotel Malibu.
When your kids move back home, you've got big family problems.
Come on, 9 bites.
I don't have to.
You do have to. Almost done, Sarah?
Grandpa said I had to eat 9 bites, but I got hungry.
No, then you don't have to.
Can 3 generations survive under one roof? The Boys Are Back, coming this fall to CBS.
Welcome back, everybody, to our live broadcast. We'd like to introduce some honored guests that we have with us tonight. First off, the chairperson of the Mississippi Beach Pageant Host Committee, Mrs. Jeannie Beatty. Also, the vice chairperson, Mr. Himbert Sinopoli, and Mr. Bill Holmes. Thank you all for having us. And a very special thank you to the hundreds of volunteers who have worked so hard to make this Miss Teen USA pageant the success that it's been here for the last 5 years. We could not have done it without you. Thank you, one and all. You've been great hosts, very hospitable and helpful. All right, but now it is time for our last semifinal competition. This is the evening gown competition. You know, every teenager has dreams for the future, and especially on a night like this. Now, as the ladies wear gowns of their own choice, they'll be serenaded by the Mississippi Gulf Coast Teen Orchestra and Chorus. You know, it's a Miss Teen USA tradition to invite local boys to participate in the pageant, and tonight our contestants will be escorted by some very special young gentlemen from Mississippi Beach. We begin the 1994 evening gown competition with Miss Louisiana.
That I can hold, you when I grow
Miss Florida. Miss Tennessee. Miss Georgia. Miss Missouri. Miss New Jersey. Miss South Carolina. Miss California. Miss Mississippi. That concludes not only our evening gown competition, but our semifinals as well. Thank you, ladies, and thanks to our young gentlemen. Great job, guys.
Well, the ladies look great. The little kids, they were oh so adorable, but I gotta tell you, Jamie, darling, you look marvelous.
You look ravishing, darling.
Oh, thank you, Darling, thank you very much. All right, enough of that. Let's get back to business here and check out the scores and see what the judges thought of them. Missouri, excellent. We like Missouri.
We do.
Everybody likes Missouri. Georgia loved her. Well, you know, they've been kind of way up there from the very beginning.
Definitely, and they're both athletes. Great bodies mean something.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, not bad. There you have it, the evening gown competition scores.
And if you're one of those people with great math skills, you can now figure out who the top 6 finalists will be.
All right, well, for the rest of us, we'll find out who they are when we come back.
What have you guys gotten from being in pageants? I made some contacts for modeling. I used to be shy. Pageants have really given me a lot of confidence. I received $4,000 to the college of my choice.
Well, I got full 4 years to University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Pageants recognize girls that maybe don't have the athletic ability or the ability to get the athletic scholarships that guys might get for football. We get our own scholarships.
You tell your sisters first, and then I hear it through them.
Oh, no, that's not true.
Christy was always dramatic.
Mom.
I don't like nudity or sheer things. Mothers really don't like tattoo.
Can we change the subject?
I don't like the tattoo.
Oh, my.
Only one thing can embarrass you more than your mother.
Sit up straight.
That's why Shine Free comes in blemish control and oil control makeup. So it looks like you have nothing to hide.
I do it because I love you.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
What are you wearing to school today?
Jeans.
Any day now, the same conversation will be had in homes all across America.
What are you wearing to school?
Jeans.
Right now, Sears has its entire stock of kids' jeans on sale. Brands like Levi's, Lee, Bugle Boy, and Maverick are all included in our back-at-school sale. Bring the kids, because even if you can't tell one pair of jeans from another...
Didn't you wear those yesterday?
No, these are totally different.
They sure can. So hurry, our kids' jean sale won't last forever.
Now, at the Olive Garden, come try our new Capellini and Chicken Siciliano meal for only $7.95. Baskets of fresh baked breadsticks, unlimited garden fresh salad, and our new mouth-watering Capellini Pomodoro with fresh Roma tomatoes, extra virgin olive oil, and fresh basil, plus our new zesty grilled chicken Siciliano. All this for a short time only for just $7.95.
Right now!
Only at the Olive Garden.
Sure. Unsure. Sure. Unsure. Sure. Unsure. When dryness really counts, be sure to be dry. Sure Solid has the most effective wetness-fighting ingredient you can buy. For dryness no one can beat. So you're either sure or unsure. Sure. Unsure. Be sure to be dry.
Okay, we are back live from Mississippi Beach, and in just a moment, we'll find out who the 6 finalists are. Now, while the scores are being tabulated and verified, let's take a moment with the reigning Miss Teen USA, Charlotte Lopez, just to explore a bit of this very dynamic Gulf Coast area.
Hi, welcome to the beautiful Mississippi Gulf Coast. This area has played an important part in American history, especially during the Civil War, when the beautiful Beauvoir was home to the Confederate President Jefferson Davis. And speaking of history, the Miss Teen USA pageant is celebrating its 5th year, enjoying Mississippi's wonderful hospitality. From atop Biloxi's Lighthouse, you can see the white sands of Mississippi Beach. 26 miles of fun for every member of the family. And plenty of great water activities to take part in, such as the wonderful water slides at Fun Time USA, the cute dolphins at Marine Life, and of course the challenge of water skiing. I might fall the first time. Ah, Seth. Wow, what a great view of the bayou from back here. And for you land-loving golfers out there, we offer 17 lush golf courses will challenge your skill from tee to green.
Yes!
And you can challenge your appetite with Mississippi Beach's own delicious melange of cuisines. A bit of Cajun, a dash of Creole, a sprinkle of French, mixed with a taste of Spanish. gourmet delights, it has always been an important source of income. At Gulfport, we find ships from around the world, loading and unloading a fascinating variety of cargo. February is a prime time to visit Mississippi Beach and join in the annual Mardi Gras celebration, a tradition in this land of fun and hospitality. And speaking of traditions, one of Mississippi's most treasured legacies is its musical heritage, inspired by gospel and the blues.
I will sing hallelujah, oh Lord.
One of the newest amusements on the Mississippi Beach is gaming, with 14 dockside casinos lighting the coastline. Whether you travel for business or pleasure, it's a new Gulf Coast. Big changes have taken place on this coast in the past 5 years, but one thing remains constant: the wonderful southern hospitality that makes Mississippi Beach a great vacation destination. Hope to see y'all here soon.
Well, thanks a lot, Charlotte. And now, as we welcome back our semifinalists, the moment has come when we must reduce the number from 12 to 6. Here they are. This is the list of names of the 6 finalists who will continue in the competition. Ladies, you ready? Again, I'm reading these names in random order. Good luck to all of you. The first of our finalists is Miss Tennessee Allison Alderson. Miss Georgia Whitney Fuller. Miss Missouri Tiffany Meyer. Half those spots are filled. One more goes to Miss California Shauna Gamble. Miss South Carolina Mary Elizabeth Stevenson. Only one spot remains, ladies. One more chance for this woman to become Miss Teen USA 1994, and she is Miss Kansas Melissa Herding. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the 6 finalists for the title of Miss Teen USA 1994.
Are about to compete in a round of competition called the Judges' Questions. And now things really get intense. So let's go down to Jamie and see what's happening. Jamie, what's happening?
Well, Daisy, with only 6 contestants still left in the running, the spotlight is really on them. And the Judges' Questions are always kept very secret, and you never know what they're going to ask. Judges, are you ready with your questions? Yeah? Okay. Looks like the questions are coming up.
All right, then. When we come back, those questions will cut the group from 6 to just 3. So don't go away.
Pardon me.
Ciao.
What would you say if your customers could get salon quality products at a fraction of the price?
Non mi interessa per niente. Vattene, vattene.
Introducing Salon Style. Salon quality, sensible prices. At stores everywhere.
Now this garage better be clean. While you're at it, wash the car.
Sure.
The juices.
Starburst with real fruit juice.
You gotta hold on.
Presenting Gillette Sensor for Women, the finest women's razor ever.
You gotta hold on me.
It's the only razor with this easy-to-hold handle and spring-mounted twin blades in a pivoting head, so it holds on to every curve for fewer nicks and cuts. So smooth, so safe.
You gotta hold on.
Gillette Sensor for Women.
You gotta.
The razor worth holding on to.
The 1994 Miss Teen USA pageant will continue.
Don't go away.
Tonight,
You took your shirt off?
Yeah.
Kirstie Alley exposed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the best smelling audience in all of television.
This is Benton Frazier. He hunts, he tracks,
Oh, no, that is disgusting
He opens doors for women.
Only takes an extra second to be courteous. After you, man.
And his idea of a high-speed chase is 6 dogs on a sled. This is his partner, Ray. And if you get into trouble,
I'll do a moose call.
he charms, he disarms. And the last thing this cop needs is a Royal Canadian Mountie for a partner.
do we have a warrant?
Practically. Put them together. And they'll always get their man the hard way. Due South, Thursdays this fall on CBS.
Where did I leave my car? 32 degrees south.
Right.
This is CBS.
It's summertime in Arkansas, and people in small towns everywhere are coming together for the home-cooked taste of Sonic's Brown Bag Special. 2 famous Sonic burgers made to order, 2 orders of fries, and 2 medium drinks, specially priced now at just $4.99. The Brown Bag Special. The people here think it's the perfect lunch or dinner for 2. Of course, there's a customer now and then who can eat the whole thing.
Top 10 reasons to go to Mervyn's for denim now. Denim is kind to your soul. Mervyn's prices are easy on your wallet. Denim means never having to say, dude, where's the iron? It's a denim-orama. Loose fit, shrink to fit, don't have a fit, Mervyn's has it. Levi's, Union Bay, Lee. Right now, tons of denim on sale. You go everywhere in denim, but Mervyn's is the only place to go for denim. So get to Mervyn's back-to-school sale now. Cool.
Good evening. When kids go back to school tomorrow in District 11, they'll be worth more, about $200 more a child in state money, thanks to the revamped school finance law. Craig McMorris will explain tonight at 10 on 11 News. The RJ Tobacco Company brought its nationwide smokers' rights campaign to Pueblo today. Deborah Hill reports in half an hour. And Richard Randall takes us to the National Little Britches Rodeo, which started today in the Springs. Rodeo means big bucks for our economy. Now this.
Are you living the life you've always dreamed of? He quit his job to follow his childhood dream of songwriting and now writes hits for Whitney Houston and Diana Ross. Find out how to make your dreams come true next Oprah. Tomorrow at 3.
The president gets a special birthday present from Jennifer Flowers. Find out what it is tonight on 11 News.
Back now with our live broadcast. We now come to the round of competition which will determine our 3 final contestants. Ladies, let me remind you now that all of the previous scores have been erased. You will begin competing on an equal footing at this point, okay? So it's all fresh from here on out. What's going to happen now is each girl will draw a judge's name from this bowl and then respond to a question from that judge. Each contestant will have 20 seconds to answer, and as the judges vote, they will consider not only the answer, but they'll also see a video reminder of that contestant competing earlier so that their scores will be based on their overall impression of her this evening. Now, the score from the judge asking the question is going to be highlighted on your screen, so let's get started. Here we go, beginning with Miss Tennessee. Allison, come on down here. Watch your step. Go ahead, select the judge's name out of the bowl. And you have gone with judge number 2. That is Donna Richardson. Donna, your question, please.
Okay, do you think there are any circumstances under which minor children should have the right to divorce their parents?
No, I don't think that children should be able to divorce their parents simply because young children rely on their parents so much, and I don't think that minors are able to make those important decisions, that they do need guidance. And so I think it's very important that parents are there to guide them and help them in life.
Okay, stay right where you are if you would, please. Miss Tennessee, Allison Alderson.
Allison says playing basketball gives her mental toughness, a quality that has to be helpful for her right about now.
Okay, step on back there if you would, please. And Miss Georgia, Whitney, come on down here. That's your step. Go ahead. Okay, who'd you pick? You went with judge number 7. That's Kobe Jones. Kobe?
Okay. If you had the chance to start your life over again, would you choose to be a boy or a girl, and why?
That's a hard decision. Being a girl has had so many advantages and disadvantages, but I'd also like to try being a boy because I play sports. And sports as a boy, I think, would be so much fun because it's so much rougher and you really try harder and be more aggressive.
All right, stay right where you are, Miss Georgia.
Whitney has had a lot of training in debate and drama, but that can hardly prepare a 16-year-old for a moment like this.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, Miss Missouri. Okay, Tiffany, go ahead, select the judge. And you've gone with judge number 9. That is Sean Kanan. Sean, your question, please.
Okay, Tiffany, do you believe that sexual abstinence is a realistic choice for teenagers in today's world?
Yes, sir. I am a very strong supporter of sexual abstinence because I don't think that there's any other way that you can avoid teen pregnancies by sexual abstinence. So I think that is very important, and I'm a strong supporter of sexual abstinence.
Okay, stay right where you are, please, while the judges vote for Miss Missouri.
Well, Tiffany knows she's got a lot of support in the audience tonight. Along with her family, the current Miss Missouri USA is here for her.
All right, back to your spot, please. And Miss California, Shauna Gamble, come on down here. And select a name out of here. You've gone with judge number 4. That is Kate Linder. Kate?
A recent New York Times CBS poll revealed that most teenage boys do not want their future wives to work. What would you do if your prospective husband wanted you to stay at home?
Well, I think that when I find a partner, I find somebody who shares the same beliefs that I do, and I believe in having a career and setting goals and achieving them. So I would hope to find a husband who would agree with me, yet if I find somebody who challenges me, perhaps we can sit down and discuss this and discuss the pros and the cons and see what we come up with.
All right, Miss California, stay right where you are. The judges want to take a look and lock in their
Shauna
votes.
said she didn't want people to say, look at that gown, but look at her in that gown, and she hopes the judges are doing just that right now.
All right, back there, if you would, please. Miss South Carolina, Mary Elizabeth, come on down here. Watch your step. And go ahead, select a name out of the bowl, please. You've gone with judge number 5, John Frazier. That's you.
Okay, recent research indicates that teachers pay more attention to male students than female students in school. How would you cope with this if it happened to you?
I would probably approach my teacher and ask her if she would give me the same amount of help if I found that to be true, that she was paying more attention to the boys. And I would just tell her that, you know, we all are here to learn, and could she help all of us?
Okay, don't go away. The judges want to look at you. Lock in their votes.
Mary Elizabeth's cousin Miriam Stevenson was Miss Universe back in 1954, and she's hoping crowns run in the Stevenson family.
Okay, Mary Elizabeth, thank you very much. Now, Miss Kansas. That's a step, Melissa. Here you go. Let's see which one you've gone with. It is judge number 1. That's Marco St. John. Marco?
All right, Miss Kansas, you're just now coming of voting age. Can you think of anything that might inspire more young people to participate in the political process?
I think that if they would listen to what the representatives have to say, like on education and healthcare issues, that they'd want to be more involved in the actual decision-making process. And if they think that their vote can make a difference, then they would go ahead and vote for the right representative to represent their opinions as well.
All right, Miss Kansas, stay right where you are. Let the judges vote.
Melissa says she was the oddest child with skinny legs and buck teeth, but here she is, one of the finalists for the crown.
Okay, Melissa, back to your spot if you would, please. And ladies and gentlemen, that completes the judges' questions for our 6 finalists.
All right. Wow. There you have it. The questions, if you notice, not that the questions are getting tougher necessarily, but I think they're all getting a little bit more nervous.
Definitely.
And through it all, Georgia's still fine,
She's
cool, relaxed,
shining.
having a good time. I noticed that about her.
She really has the crowd supporting her here too,
wow.
definitely.
Yeah. All right, Jamie, I'm going to put you on the spot now. Who do you think the top 3 will be?
Gotta go with Georgia. She's done so well tonight. I definitely think Kansas and South Carolina. I think that they're really showing the judges that they're teens. They keep slapping hands every time they walk past each other up on stage.
Yeah. All right, well, what do you guys think? We're going to find out who the judges choose when we come back after this word from Pantene Pro V Shampoo and Pro V Treatment Conditioner. Pantene Pro V with Pro Vitamins for hair so healthy it shines.
Imagine a hairspray that's healthy. A mousse with pro vitamins. Gels that are actually good for my hair.
Leave it to Pantene Pro-V to go beyond styling to healthy. Pantene Pro-V styling. For hair so healthy, it shines.
My hair never had it so good.
What's inside this new extraordinary kind of antiperspirant? Provides the most effective dryness protection man has ever seen. Only it's not for a man. It's for a woman. With a pH-balanced formula. Goes on ultra dry. And because it vanishes like that, it keeps you drier than any other kind out there. Now you're just 2 clicks away from the most incredible dryness protection ever. Because this is New Secret Ultra Dry. And what's inside is as good as it gets. New Secret Ultra Dry Soft Solid. It's strong enough for a man, but now with ultra dryness for a woman.
If your bacon cheeseburger isn't flame-broiled, fire it. The new Bacon Mega Supreme at Burger King is a 3rd pound of flame-broiled beef with bacon, cheese, lettuce, and tomato. The new flame-broiled Bacon Mega Supreme. More great taste for more great value at Burger King.
Extra sugar-free gum has extra long-lasting flavor, that you know. But extra reduces the risk of cavities, that you may not know. See, after you eat, pH levels in your mouth plummet. That's when plaque acids can cause tooth decay. Chewing neutralizes those nasty acids and brings pH levels back up, helping to keep your teeth stronger. The longer you chew, the better it works. So extra means long-lasting flavor and less risk of cavities.
One more thing. Extra is the first gum to be recognized by the World Dental Federation. That's right. People who know agree. Extra means less risk of cavities. Hey, I'm impressed.
Welcome back to our live show from the Mississippi Coast Coliseum and Convention Center. Well, ladies, this is it. The time has come for us to whittle it down to find out who the final 3 contestants will be for Miss Teen USA 1994. Now, once again, I'm going to read these names in random order. Are you ready? Here we go. The final 3. The first spot belongs to Miss Georgia Whitney Fuller. Another spot belongs to Miss California, Shauna Gamble. You know only one spot remains. One lucky girl is left up there, and she is Miss Kansas, Melissa Hurtig. Ladies and gentlemen, one of these 3 outstanding young women will be the new Miss Teen USA.
That is great. I can't believe you picked 2 out of the 3.
I don't know, you know. I'm surprised to California.
Well, you're good at this. You've been through it. Yeah, but you know what?
Still nervous.
But they're all really, really extraordinary women. They've been doing great through the entire competition.
Definitely.
So it's
and
really not a big, big surprise.
Well, and they all answered their questions so well. They nailed them.
Yeah. Well, remember, if you think you can handle this scene, watch for the special 800 phone number at the end of the show.
Right. If you're between the ages of 15 and 26 and would like to enter the Miss Teen USA or Miss USA state pageants, call the number for more information.
All right, the 3 of them now have to face the final question. It's a really tense moment.
Definitely. And even though the judges' final vote considers everything a contestant has done in tonight's competition, if you really mess up this question,
well, then you're really history. Right. All right, you know what? They're about ready on stage, so let's see what happens.
Well, ladies, this is it. We have come to the last round of competition. This is the final question. I'm going to ask each of you the same question. You'll have 20 seconds in which to answer it, and to make sure that California and Kansas don't get an unfair advantage here while we ask Georgia, we want you two to go into this very noisy isolation booth over there. And Miss Georgia, Whitney, if you'd come with me, please, just stand right here. I'm going to begin by asking you the first question. Your question is, research shows that 1 in 3 teenagers experiences dating violence before leaving high school. If it happened to you, what would you do?
I try to consult a very important friend in my life. And I'd go to my counselor at my school and also try to talk to my parents and get some help. And they're probably going to tell me to go to the authorities and report them.
Okay. Miss Georgia, thank you very much. If you'd step right back here, please. Now, Miss California. You guys were having a good time back there, weren't you? All right, here's your question, Miss California. Research shows that 1 in 3 teenagers experiences dating violence before leaving high school. If it happened to you, what would you do?
Well, I would hope that it would not happen to me, but unfortunately we do live in a world where we're faced with this. But I would go straight to the authorities and I would tell whoever needed to be told what happened and who did it, and we'd get it taken care of as soon as possible. And of course I'd call my daddy and have him come help me.
All right, Shauna Gamble. Miss California, step right over there, please. Now, Miss Kansas. Melissa Hurtig, watch your step. And here's your final question. Research shows that 1 in 3 teenagers experiences dating violence before leaving high school. If it happened to you, what would you do?
I would report it. I'm a person that I don't like to hide things. I like to get them out in the open. So I feel that I should definitely get it out and let it be known what happened, because that way I could get help and it wouldn't hurt other people as well.
All right, Miss Kansas. Melissa Hurtig, step back here. Thank you very much, ladies. Well, we have come to the final moment of our competition now. As each contestant steps forward, the judges will vote for her to be either the second runner-up, the first runner-up, or the new Miss Teen USA. Let me remind our audience and our judges, too, that this vote takes into consideration the answers to the final question, as well as the judges' overall impression of the contestant in the competition this evening. At this point, they're just choosing the young woman who they believe will be the best Miss Teen USA. And we begin with Miss Georgia. Miss California. And finally, Miss Kansas. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That completes our competition for the title of Miss Teen USA 1994. Now, in a few minutes, one of these young ladies will be wearing the Miss Teen USA crown, and she'll also take home cash and gifts worth over $160,000. Now, while our accountants verify the results of the voting, here is our reigning Miss Teen USA, Charlotte Lopez, to help me show you what awaits our winner. CoverGirl awards $7,500 and a year's supply of CoverGirl products, including new fragrance-free clean makeup with clean Noxzema ingredients. So good to your skin. New fragrance-free clean makeup. Natural, beautiful, even close-up. Only from CoverGirl. She receives $2,000 and a fabulous array of Exclamation fragrance products from Coty. Exclamation lets you make a statement without saying a word. Exclamation, the official fragrance of tonight's pageant. A stunning diamond and gold watch designed by Gilles Robert and valued at nearly $11,000. More than a mere timepiece, its timeless elegance and style will last her a lifetime. From Bowder College in Atlanta, Georgia, offering an Associate of Arts degree in fashion merchandising, fashion design, or interior design. A 2-year college scholarship, including tuition, textbooks, and dormitory. Janssen, official swimwear of the Miss Teen USA pageant, proudly awards the new Miss Teen USA $7,500 plus an exciting selection of Electric Beach swimwear and sportswear. All from Janssen, whose Clean Water campaign is dedicated to keeping America's beaches beautiful. From Hawaiian Tropic Sun Care products, Miss Teen USA receives a 1-week trip to Hawaii for 2. Hawaiian Tropic world-class sun protection, available in over 85 countries around the world. Aloha from Hawaiian Tropic. She receives the incomparable Minolta 700 SI, a truly interactive camera for those who want total control and creative freedom. Plus, an array of lenses and accessories, a Minolta camcorder, and the world's first autofocus binoculars, only from the mind of Minolta. Hey, looking good. $7,500 cash and all the jeans she could ever want, awarded by Who's Blues. Those super comfortable, great-looking, down-to-earth denims by, who is it? Oh yeah, Who's Blues. Miss Teen USA will also receive a Shoe Lover's Paradise, a dream collection of casual and active footwear for all the fun activities in her life, including $3,000 cash from Payless Shoe Source. Doesn't it feel good to pay less? She wins a brand new Pontiac Grand Am GT Coupe, presented by Gulf Coast Pontiac dealers Ed Saylor, Bert Allen, and William Mitchell. With its stunning looks, powerful 16-valve engine, and standard anti-lock brakes, the new Grand Am GT is pure driving excitement. In addition to winning a queen's ransom of custom evening wear and accessories from the Crown Jewel collection by Petals and Lace in Nashville, Tennessee, she also wins $7,500 from Caboodles, plus those hot Caboodles cosmetic organizers in bright colors. Great styling and lots of space make it easy to get organized. Caboodles, put your life into it. She wins a $12,000 shopping spree at world-famous Flemington Furs, where she'll choose from a huge selection of fine-quality furs, leathers, and other fashion outerwear, awarded by Flemington Fur Company, Flemington, New Jersey.
Thanks, Charlotte. And we're going to know in just a few minutes who takes home all of those extremely fabulous prizes. But right now, I want to see if our audience here has any predictions. Just between you and me, who's taking home the crown?
I think it's going to be Kansas.
Jamie, where are you, girlfriend?
Daisy, remember? Okay, I got one question for you. Can you predict a winner?
California.
Oh, audience, what do you think? California? Okay, Daisy, where are you?
Wait a minute, I want to find out what the audience here thinks. You guys, who's taking home the crown? Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys don't want to go near that remote now because we're going to crown the new Miss Teen USA when we come back.
Her kindness has touched America's heart.
I probably seem very young and innocent to you.
Very. Her determination has inspired us.
I have done some good here, and I have made this place my home.
And thanks to your cards and letters,
Are you certain you're strong enough for this test?
she's coming home to CBS.
All I can do is try.
Christy returns Wednesday.
Pam Lefevre, top breeder of champion English setters, talks about new pedigree mealtime with Harvest Select rice and vegetables.
When you look at the dog food and you see the meaty kibbles, the fact that there's meat in that dog food makes me happy. But now in this new mealtime, there's rice and peas and carrots, too. It's a really balanced dog food. My dogs love this combination. When it comes to nutrition, nothing beats Pedigree.
Pedigree is giving away 50 Chevy Blazers. See specially marked cans and bags for details. Pedigree, developed with vets, recommended by top breeders.
Oh, Mr. Reach, we're about to change your toothbrush. Don't worry, Reach is now better than ever. With an easy-to-grip handle and a tapered head that's packed with more bristles. You see? Of course, it still has the unique angled neck to clean even those hard-to-reach back teeth. We'd never change that. The new Reach toothbrush, cleaning brilliantly by design. Reach, better than ever from Johnson & Johnson.
For healthier, shinier hair, I say start at the bottom with Pantene Pro-V Daily Conditioners. This was how I used to deal with split ends. Now, I help stop them before they start. Pantene's Pro-Vitamin formula actually penetrates down to the tips, restoring your hair, making it healthier, shinier. Split ends? Try and find them.
Pantene Pro-V Conditioners every day. For hair so healthy, it shines.
See you later, split ends.
What's the most important thing you put on? Is it red?
No.
Is it green? I'll bet it's green.
It's clear.
Introducing Soft and Dry Clear Gel Antiperspirant. Odor and wetness protection with no white, no messy, no chalky residue.
Clear enough?
Hey, wait a minute. So the most important thing you put on?
Leaves no messy white stuff behind.
New Soft and Dry Clear Gel.
And now it is time for the last act of our live show from Mississippi Beach. Time to crown the new Miss Teen USA. Boy, this is nerve-wracking, isn't it? And that means, of course, that we have to say farewell to the young woman from Vermont who has worn the crown so beautifully for the past year. Ladies and gentlemen, please, for the last time as Miss Teen USA, a warm welcome for Charlotte Lopez.
During my reign, I've spoken about my experiences as a child in foster care, hoping to inspire kids who are in the same situation and to change both their image and the foster care system itself. Since I was crowned Miss Teen USA, I've completed my autobiography, Lost in the System, but it would take another book to share all I've done this year. I worked with Diane Sawyer in a documentary about foster care and appeared as a keynote speaker on more than 60 occasions with groups like the National Children's Welfare League and the Conference of Court-Appointed Special Advocates, where I shared a platform with Attorney General Janet Reno. Tonight I end my reign, but I will be continuing my advocacy because I know that I'm living proof that no matter who you are or what kind of circumstances you're in, that you can do anything you want with your life if you just believe in yourself.
Charlotte, thank you so much for being such an incredible role model for young women in the United States. We wish you all the best of luck in the future. Well, ladies, you have represented your states beautifully tonight, and we want to congratulate you on just coming this far, so far tonight. But now we are ready to reveal the second and first runners-up and the new Miss Teen USA. The accounting firm of Ernst & Young has reviewed the results for accuracy, and Mr. Mark Ward is here. He has the printout for me, the final results. Thanks, Mark. Now, to assist us, please welcome a couple of beautiful ladies who know what it means to wear a crown. First, the reigning Miss USA, South Carolina's Lou Parker, and the reigning Miss Universe from India, Sushmita Sen. All right, this is it. You ready for this? Can you handle this tension? You can, okay. Well, we can't wait, so here we go. The second runner-up is Miss Kansas. All right, come up here. And then there were two. Now remember, ladies, as I'm about to reveal the name of the first runner-up and the new Miss Teen USA, remember the importance of the first runner-up, because if for any reason Miss Teen USA cannot complete her reign, the first runner-up will become the new Miss Teen USA. You ready? The first runner-up is Miss Georgia. That means Miss California. Shauna Gamble is the new Miss Teen USA. Going berserk in a Mexican restaurant in Acton, California right now. Congratulations, Shauna Gamble, the new Miss Teen USA 1994. The cash awards and gifts worth more than $160,000. They all are yours. Now, as the entire cast serenades you, the stage is yours, my dear, for the traditional walk as the new Miss Teen USA. Savor your moment. Thank you so much. On behalf of Daisy Fuentes and Jamie Solinger, this is Bob Goen saying thank you for joining us, and good night from Mississippi Beach.
Portions of this program were pre-recorded.
Tonight, join Dave and Kirstie Alley
and singers Yusu Endure and Nena Cherry. Thanks for making CBS America's most watched network. Now stay tuned for your local news.